Hello everyone. We're the magical team based in Glasgow, and we are very interested in the scenario that there are drones and human beings in a certain in uncertain environment, and trying to figure out how to design a system which is safe and which is nice, correct, and right from the design time, as you can see from the left-hand side. And particularly when everyone knows the drone become more highly autonomous, can does its own job, and then operator will work along with the drones, and then the environment changes every now and then. So how can we make sure that we design, as I said, an entire system with every bits inside to make it work, and to make it work safely, not just work. And then the approach we did is that we focus on the key component in our framework, which we focus as a project, is the autonomous system. As you can see, drones, robots, and so on and so forth, is that the autonomous behavior, and how can we model that, and how can we make sure they're doing the right things even before they interact with humans. And the approach we did that, if you see the methodology side, and we adopt one of the popular rational agent framework called a belief design intention agent. As the name says, is self-explanatory, that you model an autonomous entity with the concepts such as beliefs, desires, intention. What do you believe, and what do you desire to do, and what do you intend to do? And then we provide, as see on the key outcomes and the major findings, that we provide a general framework that we encode entire BDI agents, a full-fledged agent language with a lot of nice features that we can prove that the agent does as it has been designed. And then recent work is that once we build that building, once we have that building block, and then the next things is that trying to bring other components, as we have mentioned, the humans there, and there are also environment there as well. So we're trying to build the model piece by piece. And then recently we also have been doing the human bit and trying to say how we can build agents. We start from the building agents for a human autonomous teaming, the type agents which has some level of transparency that can tell human operator what he's doing and how much task has been achieved, etc., so that they can achieve the task more efficiently and make the collaboration more pleasant. And then we mentioned the agents, and we also mentioned the humans, and also another key things in the environment, because the environment quite often in this line of work, when it comes to design, and it's quite often assume a rather static environment, that environment is declared as initial states, and then there is no concept of environment updates itself. So in a way, it's always if you put an agent there, only agent will change the environment. But then environment can change because other entities, or sometimes it's like weather, it can change despite what agent does. So another recent work we have been doing is we're trying to, if you see the methodology on the physical system side, that we're trying to also bring in the environmental side to say how the agent, correctly designed agent, would also work as expected in a dynamic environment. Because sometimes you may design right, but if giving that initial states, but then when the environment changes, you may have weird behavior that you may find some ways not quite right. So and then of course that this project start from last year June, so has been 18 months ish. And then we have got very nice results, and you can see the publication side that they're quite, one is quite heavy work. And the third one is the main one, which is the diagram on the top right, on the middle right, is from that work, recently accepted by a highly ranked journal and with minor, and it's going to be appear soon. And also we also provide some sort of extension based on the work that agent may work in a scenario that which is prone to failure in a more realistic sense, that way through a little bit of probability. When you do something, something may fail. So capture that concept of failure. And also you can see the top one, which is our most recent one, is that we are gradually tackling the human bit, which is very challenging, is that because by definition, human can do everything. So you have to put a very nice, realistic reaction assumption on the human behaviors, and that makes sense in the targeted domain. At the moment, we're still on the stage of trying to build an agent which is a correct agent for human to work with, rather than directly tackling the human behavior side, because there's a huge community there in the human factor, etc. But we are ultimately, we want to bring some level of human modeling there, and then so we can build a overall structure. You have agent, you have humans, and which we can model the human behavior, including their psychologically justifiable errors and mistakes, and then self-dynamic environments and how they can work together. And I think that's our long-term goal. And then we partnered with the Blue Bear drone system, the Blue Bear System Research Ltd, and their expertise is to design the drones which works with human operator, and now drones are highly autonomous. And we also collaborate with XP Semiconductors. So yes, so that's what we have been doing. And we are a nice team, as you can see that on the top right, that I'm the guy who does the main legworks. And then Michele is also in the room, that he's a PI in this project. And we also have a nice collaborator called Blair, and from the school that also work with us. And the co-I is Professor Matthew Cottle. So that's our project. And so if you have any questions, and if you want to know more, and how you want to bring the autonomous behavior in your current framework, and how our modeling capacity can help you to make sure that whatever your design, like simulator or like even a mixed reality scenarios, we can help you with that. And of course, any collaboration or any interest would be very welcome. So I think I'm just in time.